This is a compilation video. The rubber ducky got dirty. I put my dirty paws, on the rubber ducky. Compilation video. My hands are a little bit cleaner. I trimmed them. Still dirty. Of what I came up with for this level of platform here. There's the angle of the Dino system with the perimeter post holes, moonroof hatch, wind shroud up there, or right there, which is an empty canvas that led to, and that's what it looks like on a truck, on a vehicle. It looks kind of flat. I don't know. Well, you know, if you have something on there, I don't know how it would look, but so I use this sketch as a platform to put other sketches upon, and here we go. These are the two I did not sketch out. The double haystack sleeper, which I could probably have, the bigger haystack sleeper on the front, maybe a smaller one on the front or the back. I have different size haystack sleepers. If I sketch that, that's the one I did not do. And also the stargazer, which would be like post holes for telescopes, open roof area. The stargazer is kind of like that scientific observation modules kind of setup, which I don't know if that has yet to unfold for me. If I do the stargazer, it'll take a miracle there. But this I could sketch out, but I haven't done those. I haven't done these two here. I could come up with something with a double haystack, but the stargazer there might be a little bit more. The standard and travel configuration, which looks nice. You got the barbecue box, you got the haystack sleeper behind. It's windswept by the barbecue box. You could add, and then you got all that cargo space for the standard, just the haystack sleeper module and the barbecue box module there, in travel configuration. But you have all that open cargo space there in the front there, and on top of the haystack sleeper, as well as in the truck or whatever you're pulling. There's the standard and travel. This is the traveler, which I just pushed the whole thing with all four modules forward, and had the haystack sleeper just on top of the moonroof hatch for the weary traveler who doesn't want to dance around too much with his stuff. And he could pull out his dog from the backyard kennel by the tailgate, and then he could just slip right up into the moonroof hatch and go to bed for the weary traveler setup. That's probably one of my nicer looking solar integrated windbreakers that I sketched out. But there's a traveler. The traveler, I just came up with the camper. Of course, the camper is nice. The camper is great for off the shelf, tents that fit the dimensions, and having a common fireplace. The one thing I thought of was the actual cocktail trays. You could have a floating rack that floats a fire pit, a cooler, and a serving surface area that floats up and down on the track itself right there. That doesn't impede with the cocktail trays and the side rails on the track itself. That way you could push the whole the track, holding the cooler, the fire pit, and the serving surface, the open surface. You could push it back. You could push it this way. If anyone needs access into the bed to go take a potty break, or anybody wants to come up, you could always slide that rack that's not drawn with the fire pit this way on the track, and someone could access up to here, or you could push that track this way and someone could access up to the tent area. You can get into the tent there. I was thinking about that. The commercial I just threw together. There's the commercial. You know, when it comes to the commercial, this is where things get a little out of control for me because I don't know what kind of rigging or setup for spools or there's a wheelbarrow, the plank wood. There's a lot of things that I can't think of because I'm not in the commercial industry that could be utilized on top of that cargo platform. So I just sketched out those goalposts there, and kind of just improv some kind of second story, load solutions where you could have stuff up on and then maybe stuff under. That's the commercial. This is the thing that would have probably the most aftermarket utility uh, concepts come out with it, just as much as the outdoor recreational stuff right there. That's the commercial. The commercial. And I did a couple of the companions. Here's one with a lesser, less expensive canopy on top of it. But the canopy being the what I'm calling the the dog house right here. I'm calling that the Pluto module. And then I'm calling the geez, here we go. Here's a big word. Here's the big words. The futonable dog yard kennel slash shower pan bathtub module. I'm calling Muttley. That's the Muttley module. This is the and you can wash your dog in there too as well as yourself in the bathtub. That's also the pisser drain, the futonable platform that's underneath the cage. The whole module, Muttley. The doghouse, Pluto. On top of the Dino system there. All right, so there's that version of the companion. And I drew out one it has everything, but it also has tent bags on top. It's got the everything, two windbreakers, the Pluto, and the Muttley module, along with the haystack sleeper and the barbecue box. But I had these tent bags that could be collapsed. I could be holding extra gear, or the hunter tent itself, which I'll show you the that here soon. That's the other companion that I drew out, but I had those tent bags on top of there that I wanted to impossible tent bag up here too as well for that system. Now we get to the Persians. Persians are just if all the tents are sectional, you can get these versions, which I'm just calling Persians. There's a double Persian. You get two wall panels and a zipper open thing there and a canopy patio right there. You get in the tent, you'd get 10 by 6, 60 square foot of tent there. That's the double Persian there, the double Persian. Then I have the single Persian, which is nice. You could have the haystack sleeper inside that little area right there because you're only having one section, or just open without a module in there. Also in here, you have the canopy in front there, the second 5-foot section, and then the third 5-foot section is just open area, which I just crammed in 2 tiki torches. And the cocktail trays are still right there. You could have the doghouse up there, and then the barbecue box stacked on track on top of the doghouse, and you could have your barbecue right there, or just a barbecue thing where you could raise up and shut down. But you could be looking out over the Pacific Ocean in this, and it'd be pretty nice to have this level of setup. You could throw some lawn chairs up in there, or have the Muttley in futon mode, the Muttley module, and have it facing looking out. That's the single Persian. The all canopy, which I threw the haystack sleeper in, and this led to things I wasn't really into having any modules up there. This barbecue box kind of complemented. This has to be resolved because this is just Wile E. Coyote Acme animation here for elevation and Acme product there. Just scissor lift. I don't know how that would work, but it'd be nice if you could get it to go from ground to 4-foot module. But so I wasn't thinking about having this haystack sleeper in there with a full 100 tent, but it kind of complemented the it was doable, so it turned out rather nice, I think. But that's the all canopy. There, it could just be open without any modules on track. That's the all canopy without the walls. And the Hunter, here's the one with the walls, with the extended plank, step ladder, external. I either have that, on the sides or one of these sections, or you could have one that is on the back of the Hunter tent. You could have an optional rear tent entry or side entry with a step ladder that doesn't impede with the windows or the back hatch on the Hunter. And there's a little chimney flume up there. That's a fully walled Hunter tent that we talked about. And then there's the Dino, the full traveling configuration. Let's do the rolling tree fort. The rolling tree fort is just the haystack sleeper secured with the standard 2 modules, barbecue and haystack sleeper cargo box. But it's secured and locked over the Dino, so you get that tree fort effect of having that trap door and just crawling in to the haystack sleeper or down into the bed of the truck. That's the rolling tree fort there. And then the Dino companion hunter onesie in travel configuration. Possible, like I said, the tent bags on top, but there it is, the 4 modules. There's you got 6 altogether, including the 2 solar integrated windbreakers. And then you have the Pluto doghouse, the Muttley yard kennel, futonable. You're just gonna keep saying it every time. A shower pan / bathtub. It's the Muttley. We're calling it the Muttley. And then there's the barbecue box and the haystack sleeper, and it's all in travel configuration. The Dino companion hunter onesie. Sounds like something Robin Williams would name his penis. The incredible heat-seeking moisture missile. I think he settled for Mr. Happy. Yeah, that's what he did. Mr. Happy. All right, so well, that's just, so I had to name it something. And then there's the interior shots of the yeah, I already went through all this, but the interior shots, boom, 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 boom. This is one with the bathtub configuration right there of the Muttley module. Right there, all that, bam. And the one in futon bed mode. So you have the haystack sleeper, Pluto, barbecue, cookery, wood stove, the Muttley and futon bed mode module, and the whole TV screen thing like that. And the TV screen cutaway thing was the other thing I didn't. There, that right there. The back frame of that could open and close for that rear entry. And that's all. Compilation.